Today is an experiment based upon something I learned from Riley Ramsingh on Instagram and Facebook. And she found that if you use this Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Anti-Frizz Serum in polishes, and she used it in clear, which I thought was pretty genius, you can make your own sort of spotted or transforming top coat. So what I have done is, one, I've labeled this F, so I know that what I put in this. And I took out a little bit of the clear, and this is the Wet n Wild clear nail protector. This is the one that's really good for making stamping decals and any other kind of decals, because this clear does not get brittle very quickly. So this is I have hoarded bottles of this. Anyway, so I took some off the top, and it's right about to the top of the Wet n Wild lettering there, so that I have room to put this in and room to mix. Okay, and so what she recommended, and I'm gonna follow, is just one pump of the hair serum. And I tested this pump earlier, and it's pretty runny, so you want to make sure you're sort of right underneath that and just do one pump. Okay, and put this back in, and then shake it up really well. Okay, and then I'm gonna let this sit overnight, because it's better if you mix it, and then I'm gonna mix it again before I use it. And I will show you, I'll come back and I'll show you what I tried to do some fluid art with this and show you the results. Okay, I'm back after having let this sit overnight, and it's gotten a tiny bit cloudy. It's still mostly clear, but tiny bit cloudy, and it looks like the serum has mixed in really well. Okay, so I have tested these with a few polishes, and I am really quite happy with how this is working. So I will show you what I did here. Okay, so the polishes I'm using are Barielle Banana Drop, Barielle Lemondrops, Sinful Colors, Sugar Pumpkin, and then this is mostly Sally Hansen Extreme Wear Wet Cement, but it's a gray that I've sort of mixed with a bunch of other grays. So it's not quite as it's not quite the same color. It's just a light to medium gray. Okay, so I'm gonna use my sort of typical method and put down a layer of the yellow. So I'm gonna move that more into the middle. I'm using this half so that I can use that other half as well. And just adding the darker yellow, and then the orange, and then a little bit of the gray. And then I'm gonna add sort of my typical 2 drops of this DIY Spot It. And I'm gonna use my normal fold over half. Now I have found it likes it if you fold it in half twice and get some interesting patterns that way. But I'm gonna bring this up closer so you can see the cells developing. But I really like that this concoction produces really tiny cells, but a lot of them, and it continues to develop for quite a good while. So I'm really quite pleased with this mixture, and I love the fact that it's clear so that I can use it with any color combination that I want and not have to have specific colors for that. So some of the clear can form, you know, blank spots. So if you do that and still like the effect, you might want to wear one of the base colors, like the lightest color in this, like the light yellow under it, so that any bare spots that develop you can just hide. Or you can use spots that don't have those. But I'll show you one more time just because I have so much fun making these that I always end up with more than I need. But I really enjoy playing around with fluid art. And I really enjoy how every one comes out different. Even though you think you're doing the same thing, they all come out a little bit different. And I think that's the beauty of abstract art and fluid art. And so again, the 2 drops and fold over. This one I'm going to just do the single because I really like this area that's forming here. So that's probably what I will use. But it's just fascinating to watch the cells develop and just see what you get. But anyway, so I really want to thank Riley for sharing that with us, that this Garnier Fructis Anti-Frizz serum can be used to make spotted type polishes. And I think it really works a lot better than the straight up silicone oil that I was using. The results are a lot more consistent. And so I'm really quite pleased with this. Anyway, thanks for watching.